Now, before we begin this video, just want to let you know, if you do want to know what I thought on films like Smallfoot, White Boy Rick, The House When Clock Was Walls, and Proud Mary, I did review some of those on my Letterboxd, which of course is linked search down below along with all my other social media sites. I reviewed those, also did other reviews on Gravity, Incredibles 2, and Alice Dots, which those two films I recently watched. I also did one on the terrible God Awful Thing I Fingered, yes, I actually watched that. And recently I just did one on La La Land, so if you want to those reviews, they are linked in the description down below in my Letterboxd, which again is linked on my social media site link, which is all in the description down below. So, that being said, let's talk about The Walking Dead. What is going on, guys? Samuel World from Samuel VC, and today I am here to review the Season 9 premiere episode of The Walking Dead titled A New Beginning. This is the 9th season premiere of the critically acclaimed AMC show The Walking Dead. My dad decided to go into a new direction of the show, and said to kill off two majorly important characters like Rick and Maggie. Because I was set to leave the show this season, and that's all to do with why I was actually kind of wanting to watch this season, honestly, but I'll get into one a little bit. But basically, this episode is basically, I believe it takes place like around 18 months after the events of season 8. We're kind of doing a little bit of time jump, and we're actually trying to make everything safe, and make sure he can build sanctuary he wants for Carl. You also see a lot of stuff like Ricky kind of being nice, Carol and Ezekiel getting together, and Maggie actually having a baby. Everybody was just named Herschel. And this episode basically involves them trying to close the supplies, trying to put stuff on this bridge, and trying to figure out some stuff. Make sure everything's great between all the sanctuaries and all the communities. Yeah. Now, here's most of you know, I have been a big fan of this show, and I don't say since the beginning, but I did watch all the seasons a couple months back. I watched them all the first time since my family is a huge fan of the show. And I can say I love the majority of the seasons of the show. Like, the first season I thought was great. Season 2 I thought was honestly pretty excellent, underrated honestly. And 3 and 5 I thought were honestly truly amazing seasons. I'm sure not every season of the show is entirely perfect, but the characters are really one thing that really makes this show great. The depth of the characters, all they went through, the zombie stuff, the stories, and the action. There's a lot of reasons why the show's been popular, and honestly, it still was. Season 6 I thought was honestly pretty good. One of the weaker ones, but it was still pretty good. Season 7, 8, however, yeah. I mean, these I kind of enjoyed, but there's a lot in there that really does bring it down for me. And season 9 I thought was honestly just alright. I don't like it as much as I did in my original review, but yeah, I still find it just alright, honestly. And like, they definitely have some good moments. Those seasons do have their good moments, but they'll point it down like a lot of issues, like wasted potential, having way too many characters, and having a lot of filler. Like, season 8 didn't have that much bad filler, but season 7, thank God, that was the worst piece of filler this show has ever done. And not mentioning don't care much about the characters, going into very predictable things, very odd things, and there's a lot of questionable things that do happen. Because then the last 2 seasons kind of lost the touch of what made the show so great to begin with. So I wasn't sure if I was going to watch season 9 of The Walking Dead. Yeah, mainly because of how the last season was, and I wasn't sure if it was going to do worse, honestly. I think some of the shows now honestly kind of overstays its welcome a bit, honestly. Honestly, but one of the only reason why, like I said before, the only reason I'm honestly watching is seeing how they handle Rick's death. Because it is confirmed that actor Andrew Lincoln's going to leave the show, and Rick is pretty much the heart of the show. He's pretty much what made the show so easy to begin with. So, yeah, I wasn't sure what are you going to do with that. So I ended up watching. The premiere episode, and I was going to do this episode anyway. And premiere episodes are usually always the best thing about. The premiere and the finales are usually the best thing about this season of Walking Dead. And the tradition continues here, because the premiere episode Walking Dead is definitely great. I mean, I was kind of like, again, the premiere's always really good, but it's actually pretty interesting where they're going to go, and I do really go the direction I hope they'll go for. Because I was kind of disappointed when they kind of went through not so good directions in the last few seasons, or they just didn't go for the potential they could have went for. But this season, I actually have a little hope, honestly, they're actually going to go in an interesting direction. So, here's now, I thought the Walking Dead Season 9 premiere episode was actually pretty great. Oh, I mentioned there will be spoilers in this review. I'm going to spoil everything that happened throughout this season, so let you know you've been warned. Okay, I kind of knew I was already into an interesting from the first 20 minutes alone. They never kind of said what's going to happen this season and what everything's been, or what they've been going for and all that. Like there's a lot of talk about the communities and how they're handling and with Negan and all that, you know. I also got kind of interaction with his characters, getting a lot of fun, but Gregor actually being nice, kind of having a romance and all that. And now, you seem to hand Washington DC to try to figure out more supplies for the communities, which I thought was pretty cool. You think it's a cool interaction between this character. There's this sweet moment actually between Daryl and Sydney, who, you know, this new one, she was actually from Oceanside, the girl that Tara met in her episode in season 7, which I wasn't really, which the episode honestly wasn't as good as I remember. Sydney was definitely one of the highlights of that episode. And so, it was actually a pretty cool moment, honestly. Especially when Sydney was talking about her brother, and then Daryl was talking about his brother. I was like, oh. And then you get some pretty moments. Like, get this moment one of the guys have gift. We was, I mean, the show's a lot of different characters, so sometimes you know who do sometimes, but there's one guy who was almost had my zombie that was kind of full with spiders and all that. And that's all again scary, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. And then there's moment where King Ezekiel almost died. Almost died while they're trying to get something out in the glass, which I knew was being some walkers ends up breaking. And then, of course, besides, and then later you get this very hilarious moment where Ezekiel asks Carol to marry him. Like how he says it and what happens was honestly pretty hilarious. Then, of course, you found that Maggie actually had the baby, where I was like, thank you, like, you wanted to see Maggie had the baby, and she's, like, I hope sees with her kind of being pregnant, but she hasn't really shown any progress of it, but at least you showed the baby, so that's good. And it's great that they actually made him Herschel, which was Maggie's father. Barry Herschel, Scott Wilson, rest in peace, because he did pass away a couple days ago. He was a great actor, not just Walking Dead, he was a great actor in general, rest in peace. And then he takes some sort of tension, like you can kind of sense a little bit of tension between Maggie and Rick, especially if I had the last season. Like, you don't actually see Negan in this episode, looks like you might see in the next episode, but you can tell that there's some tension between Maggie and Rick. You know, there's a random guy named Ken dying, I guess I was eating him, again, the character's kind of confusing on who to, but, you know, I didn't know much about him, or if we did, I probably don't remember, because I think he had a lot of characters. But that was still pretty sad, especially from his parents. Like, the parents were pretty heartbroken, and I can definitely see why. And sometimes you can see Greg actually acting kind of nice, and actually, like, Greg actually nice, that's a miracle, of course, that nice doesn't last long. Apparently there's some election that happens between Gregory and Maggie for Live at the Hilltop, and then Maggie ended up waiting, and Gregory's kind of upset about it. And there's also this moment in Sanctuary where we get people still like fighting for Negan, or people still rallying for Negan to come back, and then you get this topic that Rick where Dale doesn't want to be in Sanctuary. I thought that's actually pretty interesting. And that was actually a pretty interesting discussion between her and Rick, and that kind of hints at some tension that could have happened between Dale and Rick in future in later episodes. And also get a sweet talk between Dale and Carol, which I love Dale and Carol together. They were such great, really great together, honestly. In a way, I kind of wish they were together, but it's probably not going to happen anytime soon. But it was awesome seeing them two together. You also get a sweet moment between Rick and Michonne, and on top of it, you also get Michonne saying, the famous Rick Grimes. Like, I laughed so loud when she said that. Let's go see Michonne. Michonne's a great character, and she definitely has a lot, and I love her relationship with Rick. Like, it's not really a relationship I've been forced, honestly, because it's kind of the comics. But I thought it was actually natural how they got together, and I really couldn't get enough of them. And then you get this all the intense moment where Maggie plus Gregory was telling Maggie that's the one to form Men's Grave, and then this guy ends up tagging next to a lot of people trying to save her, and just getting knocked down and end up in a wheelchair, which is kind of odd, and I'll get into that in a little bit. They found the guy touching Earl, who was one of the guys that I mentioned died his father, and then Gregory, and then Maggie. And then Maggie just confronts Gregory, who doesn't deny it, and then you get this tense moment where Ray tries to kill Maggie, but he doesn't. And then lastly, Gregory he hanged and died. And honestly, I was so freaking happy because if you didn't see my top 5 worst Walking Dead characters, you understand that Gregory was my #1, and honestly, that #1 still stands. Gregory is a character I really hated from the moment I saw him. He was so unlikable, oh my god, I mean, they had to do a good job. I'm not blaming on the acting, I'm blaming on the writing of the character. Because they were so hateful, and just when you think, it's one of the cases that if you think he's actually going to change, he just flips, he kind of a huge flip-flopper. Like, when he's actually going to change, but now to actually be considered, nice, to actually develop, he just goes back to what he was for, and he has a lot of very asshole moments that just he just first season 8 when the guy just killed Gregory already. I was literally, and I mean literally saying first season 8, Kenny just killed him already. And thankfully they answered my prayers. Thank you. And mentioning is that it's still, every premiere show, it sets up a lot of things outside that come in the future. In the future, you get a lot of interesting conflicts between Dick and Daryl and Rick and Maggie, especially this talk that between Rick and Maggie, we found why Maggie is refusing to come back to Alexandria, which apparently is fixed, which apparently is not fixed, which definitely was cool. Because I like Alexandria, and it's cool to see Mina actually is in the story once, or at least, gone forever. But the talk between Rick and Maggie kind of set a lot of tension between those two characters. And from my detail, the two characters that apparently going to be leaving this season, so it's going to be interesting what's going to lead to them leaving. I don't know if they're actually going to die, or they're actually going to might open come back, whatever, because I don't know. Honestly, no, Rick's going to die, but I'm not sure about Maggie, honestly. But it's definitely an issue with it. And like I said before, if they don't handle Rick's death well, I'm done with the show. I am done, because again, Rick is the heart of the show. He is what makes the season so great. Even in season 8, I still love Rick. Rick is still a great character. He definitely has developed a lot throughout the beginning of seeing him, so they better handle his death, or him leaving the show very well, or else I'm done. And of course, every season 1 to people go to get some really cool zombie kills, you get some really cool zombie moments, or Wonka moments, but you want to say it in the show, but I thought those were pretty cool, honestly. This episode really says a lot of things that could come in the future, and I hope, unlike the last 2 seasons, it actually lives for potential. You can tell the show honestly feels a little different, because this show has a new showrunner, I believe. So you can tell it's different, especially with the intro, which honestly is probably the best intro the show's ever done, because honestly was pretty cool how they shot it, how they handled it. I mean, because you got the same music, of course, the music's iconic, I always love pun the music. But how the intro's looking, how they did the intro was pretty cool, and honestly was pretty wow. Well, so that's it. So I do hope this season lives the potential that I hope it can go for. Hope it really builds out what's come and what's happened. I hope it's honestly we get a very strong season. Probably a season that reminds us why Walking Dead is so good to begin with. Now, as for problems with Samir, honestly, this show is kind of, like I tell the show, one problem the show's suffering from is, again, too many characters. That's honestly what my biggest issue with the last 2 seasons, is that this show had way too many characters. Some characters are getting pushed aside, honestly. There have been a few characters this moment, like you're hardly saying Taro, off about characters, but honestly, I'm more forgiving, because that's kind of expected. Expected, because I hope that some children might see more of them in later episodes. But really do wish you guys seen some more characters, like this one man involving in the wheelchair. I mean, I guess you can't hit in the moment, but can I get a chance to learn kind of explain why she's in the wheelchair? Because she's kind of hitting the head and whatever. And the show does go for the typical cliches and you kind of expect from The Walking Dead at this point and whatever. But honestly, that's real. And that wasn't too bothersome, but it did bother me a few times. But honestly, that's really it. But despite that, the season 9 premiere, the Walking Dead season 9 premiere episode, A New Beginning, is a great episode. Definitely a great premiere. Like, Walking Dead has been known for having great premiere episodes, and this is no exception. Actually, it truly delivered. It does have a few problems with it, but it definitely has more good things than bad, honestly. Or I don't know any episode, but there's a lot of greatness in this episode. Like, it both of the one that is to be expected this season. And I'm hoping that he lives up to the potential that I feel he can go for. We got some great moments between characters, great interactions between characters, and pretty humorous moments. I've had some of the most hilarious moments I've seen on the show in a while. We got some pretty emotional moments, especially involving the kid's parents, and you have to get that funeral. You know, you get some tension-filled moments, actually, some Maggie almost getting killed, the still comes between Maggie and Rick, or sense of tension between Maggie and Rick, or some Rick and Daryl. And since I've had some pretty interesting conflicts that will come later on, especially instead of along a bridge, that's better going to be some about next episode. And of course, Rick and Dyke was definitely the highlight of this episode. Not because I hate the character, but Harry Dyke was also a little emotional. But mostly because of his reaction, not because I feel bad for the character. But this new episode was great, and I definitely going to watch it later, and I hope the remaining episodes really lived up to what this season goes for. And again, I hope they end with Rick Steph and what we're going to do Maggie very well. So that being said, I'm going to give The Walking Dead Season 9 premiere episode, A New Beginning, a 4.5 out of 5. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed my review of the Season 9 premiere episode of The Walking Dead. If you did manage to view this episode, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Did you enjoy as much as I did, or were you not being very none, but I'm going to watch the show at all? Let me know in the comments down below. And I'm going to show you continue reviewing all the episodes. If you do want me to do, let me know in the comments down below and I'll be able to do them. I do have some Walking Dead, so if you want me to do all the episodes, let me know in the comments down below. And I have a lot more videos coming very soon. I'll have my horror break episodes very soon, along with a horror top 10 list, along with some other related videos, along with a couple of other videos coming in the future very soon. Hope I can see Ben pretty soon as well. As always, thank you so much. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it. If you haven't already, be sure to like this video, be sure to share, be sure to subscribe, be sure to follow all my social media sites, all the down below. I am Samuel Mold from Samuel Mold Reviews. I will see you guys next time. Stay cool, everybody. Peace.